You are tuning into On Your Power Podcast.
Inspiration, motivation, you name it. Anything and everything, you can find it here.
On today's episode, we're going to be talking about depression. And I don't know if you see the title, but the title is I Won't Let Depression Take Over My Life. Now, have any one of y'all ever experienced depression? I think everybody experienced depression. So first of all, we're gonna better understand where does depression comes from, like what leads to depression. And basically sometimes depression comes from our thinking. It comes from very deep thoughts. Sometimes because of where we want to be in life, we're not there, or maybe someone said something to us, or maybe it's a childhood horror going on, playing around with our minds. And sometimes when we think so much, it brings us to this dark place, which is depression. And what does depression do is depression really take you to a different world where everything about this world is negative. And once you have depression, it's like all you're thinking about is negative thoughts, and you're feeling very low. You're feeling unworthy. You're feeling like you don't belong. You're feeling all type of things. And some people, if you really allow depression to get a hold of you, it'll bring you to suicidal thoughts. And now you're feeling like, okay, nobody want me here, or why am I here? I'm wasting space. And then you start thinking all type of things. So I experienced depression, and it wasn't good at all, because I started thinking so much on things, and it brought me to a deep dark space, and it wasn't a pleasant space. But what I did to get rid of my depression is to start seeing myself in a better light. And I always used to love to go on Pinterest, because Pinterest is where you can find amazing quotes and all of that good thing. But what I did was I create a vision board. And if you don't know what is a vision board, is where you can like cut piece of papers, magazine pictures, and just create a story of yourself, like whatever you want to accomplish, like you can put it in the vision board. And I start switching off my negative thinking. Instead of me feeling negative thoughts, I started to fill in positive thoughts in my mind. But it wasn't easy, it took time. So it's just like, for example, if you can, I know this it doesn't kind of make sense. It makes sense, but it doesn't make sense. It's like learning to drive or learning to ride a bike. The first start is not going to be easy. You got to keep on going, and you cannot just have a car park and say I can't drive, so I won't drive. You have to practice make perfect. So if any of y'all are dealing with depression and anxiety, the first thing is to fill your mind with positive things, and start not bringing yourself into a dark space. And one of the thing is you can find a hobby that you love to do. Whatever you feel like you have a passion about, like find yourself doing that, and that really helps 100% of getting rid of your depression, because now your mind is not focused on your thinking, it's focused on what you're doing. And start finding people, surround yourself with positive people Surround yourself with people that can take you somewhere. And know that I know a lot of people have childhood traumas, it plays off with their minds and stuff, but know that you are not a mistake. You're not a mistake. You are here for a purpose and a plan. You are not wasting space. We need you here. So that's one thing you have to fill your mind, that you are not a mistake. You're needed here. And something may have happened to you in the past. I know it's going to be hard, but let that go. Let that go, because if you keep walking with baggage, the baggage is going to carry you far than you expect to go. At the end of the day, we just have to, for example, if you have a garbage in your house, right? Do you leave it there and you just keep on looking at it over and over as it getting smelly and all kind of stuff? No, you throw it away. So some stuff may have happened to you. I know it was really hard and it was really tough, but sometimes you got to take a deep breath and just let that go and just forgive and find peace within yourself. I'm not telling you to some people may have do you wrong. I'm not telling you to be friend with the person or what's not, but I'm trying to tell you to find peace within yourself. You got to find peace within yourself, and you got to find your own happiness. Once you find your own happiness, your own peace, that's gonna help 100%.
Thank you for tuning in. I hope you was motivated. Don't we always be motivated after a podcast?
Yeah, we sure do.